They were my best friends growing up.
From Black Can.
I didn't want to leave the hotel. I was scared too.
Meanwhile, you bag, it smelled like straight horse booty, bro. That's Welcome to Tabletop Topics. I'm your host, Jeff.
And of course, Jeff. Guys, if you want to catch and watch our ugly mugs on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Deezer, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and now YouTube Music. We also have our YouTube channel, One Word Tabletop Topics, our Triple T's Clips channel, and our TikTok channel. So if you click on the link, it'll take you directly to the episode. And of course, we have timestamps so you can navigate throughout. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. And of course, leave us a comment. Again, guys, thank you again for joining us at the tabletop. Let's jump right into it. Let freedom ring.
Happy birthday, America.
On this day, we became free. America.
247
years.
Oh, man.
We're still babies.
Bro, we're still babies. That's actually amazing.
Compared to every other country.
Yeah, compared to the history of like...
Fuck
well,
yeah.
Would you say culturally we're babies or like in terms of like...
Landmass.
No. What? Landmass?
Established landmass.
What does that even mean? Landmass? No,
shit.
I mean like, I don't know.
You what?
I can't say culturally we're babies because the culture changes every
30
years.
It's like a mesh of cultures.
Like every 30 years. Well, I mean like the overall culture.
Oh, the overall culture of the United
Of
States.
the
Yeah,
United
for
States.
sure. I agree with that.
You know, the sentiment towards the country.
Yeah.
You know, the direction we're going. It changes every 30
Yep,
years.
yep.
Like in terms of...
Becoming less free. I'm joking.
No. Hey,
I'm joking.
Hey, if that's how you feel.
Shit.
Because some people believe that.
America.
You know what I'm saying? Some people believe that.
What do they call those people that don't believe in, that follow the Constitution strictly?
Sovereign citizens?
There you go, those people.
They're not bound by the...
What do they say? I'm not driving, I'm traveling.
I'm traveling.
What does that mean? Oh,
It means you're
shit.
traveling. Technically, you can say that.
Oh, shit.
Technically,
Yeah.
you're traveling.
Yeah.
You're traveling. You know what I'm saying? It really depends on...
Traveling in a vehicle, which is driving it.
I'm dead.
If you were traveling, it would have been on foot or horse.
Jeff.
Jeff. I'm not driving. I'm on a horse.
There's so many things wrong with that statement. I'm not even going to try to parse that, sir.
Oh, shit.
But, yeah, man, like...
Yeah, happy July 4th, guys.
What's the longest running country? I can't say China because that's whatever they are, it has changed most
Look it
of the
up.
time. Longest, I should probably say longest established government, right?
There you go. It's
Established
probably UK.
country.
You think it's UK or Canada?
Oh no. It is Iran.
Oh, when did they start?
3200 BC.
What the fuck?
Wait, no. Hold on.
Did you just read the first thing that it says?
No, because there's like so many answers. Some say China, some say Japan, some say Iran.
Yeah, but you said established government, so we're trying to figure out established.
Let's see, government. Because you could say government or you could say
Ruler,
country.
country, king or queen.
But that's so many different things.
Yeah, that doesn't tie it up.
You know what I'm saying? Because you have empires, governments, and nations. Man, that really kind of breaks into a whole bunch of... Oh, wow.
A whole bunch of things.
Okay, so in history, the Pandian Empire lasted 1,850 years,
Okay.
which is actually insane. The Byzantine Empire, 1,123 years.
Okay.
Wow. The Abyssinian, so the Ethiopian Empire, 665 years. The Ottoman Empire, 600 years. The Roman Empire,
So we're babies.
499. Wow. Can you imagine where we're going to be? Okay, and then coming at number, let me see. So this
623.
This is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So coming in at number 8 of the top 10 longest lasting
Countries.
empires.
Let freedom ring. On July 4th, 1777, we became the United Independent Nations.
So yeah.
Man, that was long.
So the U.S.
Pause.
compared to all the longest lasting empires,
Yeah.
is number 8th and last on the list at 246 years.
Okay. That's what's up.
If we sniff 600 years, bro.
You're good. You're good.
If we sniff, 500, 600 years? Where do you think we're going to be?
The world's police
United Earth
of America.
of America. You goddamn right. You goddamn right. It's all according to plan.
Yep.
Don't worry.
It's falling all into
All
place.
continents will end up American.
Shit.
Everything will be
Yes,
America. One America.
We'll absorb it into our country.
Fuck the continents.
Yep.
You're just American.
Yep.
Oh, man. You know what it reminds me of? Like, Memory Lane. Like, 4th of July and shit. How we were always, like, pining for fireworks. But it was always tough because Mom always worked those days.
Oh, dude. All right. I just remembered a story. All right. We were in the village.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was still in elementary, maybe 4th or 5th grade.
So that means I was in pre-K, kindergarten or 1st grade.
4th or 5th grade.
Mhm.
And then Mom started working for Publix.
Mm-hmm.
So this was 97.
Mm-hmm.
And then we asked her to get us fireworks because she started actually making, like some money and all that stuff like that. I didn't even finish the story. Why you laughing, bro?
I remember.
Why you laughing?
Because I remember.
So she comes.
I remember.
So she comes home and we're like, "Yeah, hey, mommy, have fireworks."
She got a whole
And then we're like, "Where's the
shopping
fireworks?"
bag.
We're like, "Where's the fireworks?" She's like, "Oh, here it is, right?"
Here it is, I got you
I feel
fireworks.
bad, bro. I feel bad. You started laughing so hard. You and baby were still ruthless.
No, Julie wasn't even born.
Oh no, she wasn't.
Julie wasn't even born.
You were ruthless.
Julie wasn't even born. I was very conscious at that age.
Yeah, you were ruthless.
I was super conscious. And I knew that was not fireworks.
No, they were poppers.
They were party
They were
poppers.
party poppers. She thought they were fireworks. It was so cute.
And she's like, go ahead, go outside. Go light them up. And we're just yanking strings. Pop. Confetti just flying everywhere.
And then we even popped one inside. She got pissed off at us.
Oh no, but she did get those little poppers that when you throw on the ground.
That was one thing that she actually got right, but it was I got it. She didn't know what fireworks were. She just wanted to make us happy and all that stuff like that. But I got it. But that was pretty that was pretty cute. I mean, she tried. We can at least say she tried. We weren't upset. We weren't because she didn't know what they were.
It was absolutely amusing.
Yeah,
because we went through all of them in like what, 3 minutes?
Yep.
Just went outside.
And then we just went to like.
And then we go inside and she's like, "You guys are done?" I was like, "Yep."
Yep. And then but after that, then that's when we went to Ismail's and we did all that stuff like that.
Oh yeah, they always had like
the nice ones,
the good fireworks.
the boomers.
Absolutely, they would spend like $1,000 on fireworks.
Yep. And then when you thought they were done, they went and bought some more. Came right.
Yeah,
back.
they would just go out and buy more.
Yep.
I'm just like, but then again, they were usually hosting like a family event.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
they had like music bumping and all their relatives came, were
Yeah.
drinking, barbecuing, and then, you know, their older uncles would just bring like the expensive shit.
Yeah, because what was it? What's the name of that fireworks place? That something King.
Sky King?
Sky King. There you go.
I got you.
They would go to Sky King and then just get a fuck ton because it's fireworks 24/7.
But yeah, how long did it take them to drive out there? You sure it wasn't a stand? Like they had one of those?
I never saw one when we were in the village though. That's the thing.
Well, it's probably in town. Remember, the village was secluded.
Oh yeah.
It was so far separated from everything that was
Everything
happening.
else in town, yeah.
In
like
town.
even food that we wanted, we had to
Right, we had to go in town.
go in town and grab it ourselves. But no, I see what you're saying. That makes sense.
You gotta understand, from our perspective as kids, the village was huge.
Yes. I mean, yeah, but now it's like when you drive around, you get to
You could walk to each section in like 5 minutes.
5 minutes, yeah.
You get where you need to get in 5 minutes.
Everything was always big when you were a kid.
I feel that. No, I feel that.
Because even when we left elementary, VOE, and then we went to middle school, and then we visited, we weren't even able to reach the fence, the gates, and now we're just putting our hand on it like it was nothing.
Oh, when you just
Slap, yeah. When we used to jump up to slap that little piece in the center, and then now you're just like, bah! You just put your hand on it like you're like, God damn, this school really that
Nah,
small?
you gotta start ducking.
Yep,
You gotta duck to get through doors.
bobbing
shit.
and weaving.
You're like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Nah, shit was different. But we always found a way to get the cool fireworks under the table
Yeah.
on the low. But we just couldn't let mom know.
Yeah, we had the problem before she got home.
Like the black cats, the bottle rockets.
Yeah,
No, we did some dumb shit for those, bro.
yep, same here.
We did some.
Probably why I'm bald.
We did some dumb shit for those,
shit.
bro. What the hell?
Shit. Yeah,
Remember when they
man.
did the fireworks war?
Yes.
Like they would get PVCs and like put actual mortars.
Oh, they'd hold the little thing and then they shoot it at you.
No, PVCs, like the pipes.
Oh,
Remember?
shit. Yeah.
You don't remember that
you're
one
right,
time
you're
like
right.
this crazy block war happened with fireworks. And it was all the kids from the C section and the D section.
And the D section, bro. We were crazy.
That
bro.
went crazy.
running around.
Running
shooting.
around with Roman candles, shooting mortars from PVC pipe. So you just hear a mortar go off and everyone just starts running because you don't know where it's going to blow up.
Fuck, bro.
Shooting bottle
We
rockets
really
off the
thought
ramp.
we really thought we were immortal when we were young.
It was crazy. It was crazy. And then you'd get like the whole freaking rack of black cats
Yep.
and then light them up and then just chuck them
like they were like grenades
or
bombs.
some shit.
Blah, 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 blah.
Nah, I got some scars from that. I remember someone shot a bottle rocket and went up my shirt.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're like, yeah.
And I was like,
and then you squeeze onto it like it was a bee.
I was like, I couldn't get it out. So I was like, fuck it. I need to minimize the damage. So I just squeezed it in my shirt and clenched my hands, and then it exploded and like
Burnt your shirt.
burnt my shirt, put holes in my hand, and then I had this chunk missing from my belly. That sucked. And we couldn't tell mom, and I was in pain
Nope.
for like a week.
Yep.
Just had washed it, toothpaste on it, and all that, and it was just so painful.
Or when we were when I was trying to get some black cat rockets, they're like, "Oh yeah, you gotta let me put it in your hair," and then I got lighted
That
up.
was crazy.
Bruh, we did all that crazy shit.
We did crazy shit for some
Shit.
for some fireworks. No shame. What the
Zero.
fuck?
Zero.
No shame.
Zero.
None. What the fuck?
Yep. Zero, man.
What the fuck?
Hey, man, like you said, when you grow up having nothing and then you see everybody around you has something, you're like, man, you'll do anything for it. And that was the thing.
Whoa. Not anything.
Well, you know what I mean,
No,
nigga.
I'm just
As
saying.
kids.
Hey.
No, don't compare this generation.
Some kid. I give you some black cats. And dudes like butt ass naked. I give you some black cats.
You always gotta turn it into something. God damn it, man. Come on, man.
What you do for some black cats, kid? I'm dead. What the fuck? What the fuck? You want some bottle rockets?
That shit.
Oh, man. Jesus.
That's crazy.
But yeah, man. This is different. But I feel like, I don't know. How do we celebrate now? Like how do people celebrate now?
Well, I mean, again, too, I've noticed that a lot of people.
Because like all the events down here got like axed, right?
Yeah, they got axed.
I do know Cape is bringing back Red, White, and Boom. It used to be on Fort Myers Beach though.
Well, they canceled Fort Myers Beach because there's a assistant customer service manager that works on Fort Myers Beach. I asked him, are they doing fireworks at Fort Myers Beach? He's like, no, they canceled it this year. Because people can go and watch it, but they canceled it. Because, they're still rebuilding and stuff
That's
like
fine.
That. But,
celebrate in the
are
rubble.
you, like, leaning more back? Is that why he keeps doing that?
I
Because
don't
you
know.
always lean forward.
But I want to lean back.
And that's why he keeps doing that.
All right, go ahead.
Yep. Yeah, you gotta do that. No, but he said that they canceled the event for this year because it's not in a condition where they can actually cater to people. Like there's not
There's nothing.
there's no bars, there's no places
Nothing.
to eat out, there's none of that. So all you can really do is bring your own shit, sit on Fort Myers Beach, and then watch the fireworks, which they don't even have a harbor. So that people can go out and
A
actually
pier?
A pier, so they can go out and actually watch
Yeah,
the
that's
fireworks.
facts.
So it wouldn't make any sense to do it that way.
They should make a huge pier. Should be a different
Like
pier.
a brand new one,
Like a giant, super duper ass pier.
that would be nice.
Like not that linear shit where you just, you
Yeah.
get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I feel it. But yeah, man. What I was saying is what I've noticed a lot of, and it's not to say that a lot of people.
Go ahead, man. Don't be distracted by what I'm doing. Keep saying what you got to say.
I'm staring at the screen. Of course, I'm gonna be distracted.
No, well then don't. It's that easy.
What is
Just
it?
Don't. Just continue what you were saying. Finish your thought.
All right. So what I noticed a lot of times is that when people do celebrate is when they have kids.
Really?
Yes.
You don't celebrate with the boys? Well, I don't know. All the boys
Yeah.
are grown and got
Yeah,
responsibilities.
exactly.
Well, like growing up, you didn't celebrate with the boys?
No,
No.
never. We just literally chilled at home, did nothing, or I came over with you guys. But all we really do is like grill, eat, and then we just watch TV. It's not like, yay, fireworks.
Well, I always chill with the boys, but now we got shit to do. So.
Yes, you guys finally adulted. So
Well, no, you can still chill with the boys. It's just we got shit to do now.
yeah,
That's not saying we ain't gonna
everybody's trying to grind and
You
get
know,
there. So
yeah.
once they grind and get there, then you can chill with the boys.
again.
Yes.
But I do know.
It's even better.
But I
because-
think Fort Myers just passed. No, it wasn't Fort Myers. I'm bullshitting. No, I saw somewhere. I think it was Chicago or somewhere. I think it was Chicago. They decided that they were going to start doing the drone light shows instead of fireworks.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, because Chicago's like the worst place for shooting. So it's like if you boom, then you could just cover up the gunshot sounds.
That'd be wild. Wouldn't
Yeah.
it?
But no, I'm not saying that people that don't have kids don't celebrate, but it seems like most people who do have kids are the ones that celebrate the most.
I don't know. I find that hard to believe. I feel like there's just too much going on the 4th of July. Like it's an everybody thing, not a family thing.
I
You
guess.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Christmas is more like a family thing. You know what I'm saying? Mother's Day, Easter.
But people usually always get together and barbecue, though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
That's why I look at it as like a family thing or a picnic thing.
but you
because-
don't need kids. You don't need kids for July 4th.
I know. I said not all. I said I'm not saying it's just kids. It's just people with families that celebrate it. But that's what I tend to notice a lot. Like when people do have kids, that's when they buy the fireworks. They do all that stuff like that. I've never seen a whole bunch of grown men just buying a ton of fireworks.
Then who am I then? Where have I been? I'm living proof. I've witnessed it.
I haven't. That's why I'm telling
I've
you.
witnessed it.
I said I have not. Not you.
I've
I
seen
have
through
not.
your eyes.
Stop. Now you're just no.
I've seen through your eyes. No, I get it.
No.
That's a perspective you're coming through with.
Yeah, and that's how I always see it, man. It always just looks like fireworks are to entertain the kids. The adults are just drinking beer and having a barbecue and just chilling or watching sports. Like basically a football season, but without it being football season.
What the fuck is on during the 4th of July? What sport is on? Absolutely.
The draft.
Summer League?
Yeah, could be that too.
I guess. But I don't know. I don't think that's... I don't know. I think you just drink.
Yeah. And grill.
Do dumb shit.
And grill.
Set off some fireworks. Because fireworks ain't just for the kids. I fucking love
And
fireworks.
the mosquitoes.
I love fireworks till I die.
And the mosquitoes.
I dare you to tell me anything is for kids. What the fuck?
Remember, kids with more rules.
That's what I always say.
Yep.
Adults are just children with more rules.
Yep, exactly. So
That's it. That's it.
but the best part about 4th of July is the mosquitoes. That's when they really want to come
I
out.
remember when we bought fireworks and got ate the fuck up, bro.
We couldn't even light it
It
up
was so bad.
because we were getting bitten so
And
bad.
none of the candles and the freaking off spray worked. It was so freaking bad. They were eating us alive.
Oh man, now they're more effective, but before it was like shit.
I would like to do fireworks, but I don't know how Bruce is gonna react because he already tweaks at the sound of thunder.
Well, he's gonna tweak regardless, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't do it.
Okay, what if we get a mortar and he goes and like kicks it over?
Why would we bring him outside? We're gonna leave him inside the house.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Why
He
would
can't
you?
experience the fun?
No,
His first...
that's called torture. Stop playing. Why are you being me? That's
It's
animal cruelty. You're
How
trying
is
to
that
get us
animal-
banned
I can pull up 30,000 YouTube videos of dogs watching fireworks.
because they're trained from
Oh, yeah?
puppies.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. All right, man.
We picked them up off the street,
Okay.
starving.
Okay. An old dog can learn new tricks.
Obviously, he can't because he doesn't
And
listen.
he can learn...
He doesn't listen.
He can learn about new fireworks.
Stop it. He doesn't listen.
He can learn about new fireworks.
Oh,
What the
really?
fuck?
Really?
Absolutely.
After 8 years, he
Yeah.
wants to learn about new fireworks.
How you know wherever he was didn't have fireworks?
No, really.
I'm pretty sure he's lived through what?
I didn't say he did it.
8 4th of Julys?
Listen, I'm not.
You're telling me wherever he was at.
I didn't say he did it. I'm just saying, just because an old dog can learn new tricks doesn't mean he can.
Well, it doesn't have
'Cause
to
he
be a
still
little
doesn't
trick.
listen.
It doesn't have to be. We're just gonna keep popping fireworks until he gets used to it.
He's gonna get traumatized.
It's not traumatized. He's just building toughness.
Oh. Human logic doesn't apply to dogs, Jeff.
He'll get used to it. What the fuck? He'll get used to it.
You funny.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Just go nuts on the fireworks. But I feel like we did have fireworks with Bruce around at one point.
Yeah, that's when we're at mom's.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But he was inside though.
Really?
Yeah, we didn't bring him out. They were being eaten by mosquitoes.
My goodness.
Bro, the mosquitoes are just hungry.
Where the love bugs at, bro?
Were they here earlier?
Nah, it wasn't like full season swing. Cause like normally when the love bugs come here, like you'll see everyone's car plastered with their guts and shit.
Mm.
Yep. You know, so it's just shit like that.
Okay.
So what's up, man?
Not much, man. I just got.
You look out of it, bro.
Dude, just got off of work. Yeah, today's just been a very weird day.
Oh, how so? Why so?
It's just the energy's off.
Why?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't
I
know?
don't know. I can't figure it out. You know.
When did you feel the energy was off?
When I keep hearing news from my store manager about bullshit.
I'm dead.
Bruh, I need a new job.
I'm dead.
Shit.
What would you think about doing?
Man, I don't know.
You gotta have an
I should
exit,
become
bro.
a comedian.
Yeah, but that's easier said than done, sir. You said that like it was cake.
Man, I should become a comedian.
You said that
Just
like
tell
it was
our
cake.
life story.
You said that like that was cake. You go on stage. Wow, your life sucks.
Sensation.
You said that like that shit was easy.
Shit.
You tweaking.
Oh man, what else can I do? What else am I good at?
You tweaking.
Come on, let me know my talents.
Only you know your talents, sir. Only you know your talents. I can't tell you your talents. Only you know your talents. But I don't know. Comedian isn't that fucking easy. TV makes it look easy because you're only seeing the edited cuts.
What about the lives?
You're not seeing the failures. You're not seeing the boot off stage. You're not seeing none of that. The material. Because there's only so much you can tell about your life, right?
Yeah, that's true.
You see what I'm saying? You got to know how to story tell.
Yeah, that's true.
You got to know how to lie. You got to know how to bullshit.
Save some for like the...
Yeah. You got to know how to
I see what you're
stretch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, respect the comedian, sir.
I'm not disrespecting them.
Nigga, you just said, yeah, I'm going to become a comedian.
I said I think I should.
That's like me saying, hey, I'm going to become the greatest quarterback ever.
That's bullshit.
Nah,
You know that
oh,
could be
yeah,
like-
but hey,
You
but
know,
you see, right?
That's required.
You see, I'm going to become the next LeBron James.
That requires physical talent, sir.
Jeff, when you say comedian, who do you think of? The greats, right?
No.
How does it feel to be wrong?
Yeah, okay, Jeff.
Shit.
If I were to say, if someone randomly came up to you on the street and said, name a comedian, you'd say one of the greats. One of the mainstream motherfuckers. You're not going to say some random Joe Schmo that you saw at an open mic. You're going to say one of the greats. And that is your...
Alex do golf.
Is he on Netflix?
No.
Is he on YouTube?
No.
Where is he at?
The regular Joe Schmo.
You just made that fucking name up. You fucking asshole.
You what?
You fucking asshole. You just made that shit up. That's easy as hell. What the fuck?
Oh, shit.
What the fuck?
You're like, is he this? Is he that? Because you wanted to be right.
No,
And then you're like,
because I knew
what?
you were bullshitting me. Because I know you're bullshitting me, Jeff. That's why I ask you anti-bullshit questions. What the fuck?
Oh, shit.
What the hell?
Damn.
Because I know you're bullshitting. You head ass. What the hell?
See? Oh, shit. I'm making myself laugh. That's how funny I am. Oh, shit. What happened? What you think?
It's tweaking. Do the thing again. Kick it. Kick it.
Is it fixed?
I don't know. Oh, there
There
it
it
is.
goes. Yeah.
I think it is the capture card. That's actually tough.
Yeah.
That's actually bugging me.
Yeah.
We paid like hella bread for that. I'm suing. We're gonna get rich. Fuck the podcast. We're suing. What the hell?
Morgan, for the people, office, Fort Myers, and Naples.
We're getting sued for that, Joe. Everything that comes out of your mouth.
Allegedly.
That's all you gotta say. You're good.
Everything that comes
That's all
out
you
of your
gotta
mouth
Hey,
is a lawsuit.
hey, that's all you gotta say, man.
It's a
That's all
lawsuit.
you gotta say.
That's tough.
No, but no, I mean, there's different things I can dip my foot into.
Yeah.
I just got to figure out what I can profit most off of certain things. Because if I do, let's say I do leave. Let's hypothetically say I do leave. I have enough money with the company to sustain myself for maybe 2-3 years. But if I just take that money, put it in the right avenues, it should be able to help us leap forwards and bounds to where we need to get before it runs out.
You mean invest in this?
Yes.
I got you.
Because if I can invest in this 100%, then I guarantee you we would be fine. It's called risking. Risk everything for...
No, it's just buy hella crypto.
Yeah, that too.
No, I'm bullshitting. Don't play with me. Not right now. What the fuck?
No.
I was actually bullshitting. Let's buy meme stocks in crypto.
Oh, that sounds like a plan. I'm joking.
It's gonna be put your mortgage.
Yeah, put the mortgage on the
Put your
get a
mortgage.
second mortgage. Get a HELOC loan.
Put your mortgage on Bitcoin.
Yep, there you
What
go.
the fuck? What the hell? Oh man.
No, but it hasn't. It's crossed my mind, and I've been hearing that a lot lately from a lot of people that work, not just with me, but in different stores. The thought process is just going through them. Jeff, you just have to sit forward.
Oh, I hate that.
You always sit forward
Okay, but why do I have to abide by the laws of the camera?
because you set.
I
the
don't
camera-
want to sit forward.
You set the
today.
camera to autofocus on your face.
I
when it's
don't
closed.
want to sit forward. I want to lean back. But go ahead.
So no, I've been noticing that a lot with a lot of not just like I said, not just a lot of people. People are just noticing the difference. It's a disconnect. There's a disconnect between retail and corporate, and it's like every decision that's being made is always being questioned by people in retail, and it's like I think a lot of people forget that retail is the reason. Retail makes the decisions. I mean, corporate makes the decisions, but retail makes you your money. So without those people, you may have no money. A business cannot run without people.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? You can make the decisions by sitting on the computer and creating designs and all that stuff like that, which I'm not gonna bash them and say, oh, that's not hard at all. But to never have stepped foot in the store and then just assume that it's easy is very naive.
Right, because you deal with emotion.
Exactly. Every single
Like,
day.
when you're doing a business plan, it never accounts for
It
emotions,
It doesn't.
employee satisfaction. Like, it never accounts for the human aspect of
it.
that.
That's why
It
I would
just
say
accounts for production
Yeah.
and, prediction models and shit. and blah,
that's
blah,
that's
blah.
why I say it went. A lot of people will say George would roll over in his grave if he knew what was going on with his company today, and then I always hear profits over people.
It's always been
It's
profits.
profits over people. It used to not be. You see what I'm saying? Overtime wasn't a thing, and they disguise a lot of things as
A benefit to the employee.
a benefit to the employees
Yeah.
when it's literally a benefit to them and the company.
Yeah.
Because corporate is cake. You see what I'm saying? A job is learned. You don't need an education to learn a job. If you teach me, I can learn it. I can be great at it. I can move up in it, and I can do the best that I can in it. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
There's a lot of people. We hear all these stories all the time of all these divisional vice presidents, these CEOs, all that. Oh, I started off as a bagger. I started off as a janitor. I started off as this, and look where they're at now, with no higher education than high school. So it's possible to do it.
It's also, don't you think it's also connections as well?
Yes, it is. It is now. So it is.
You can work your ass off and never know anybody.
Yeah, which is why the episode that we talked about on Thursday, where it was like, when I was saying I know how to do my job, but somebody less qualified than me that knows somebody higher up will move up, only because family member was in a higher up position, or they know somebody in that position.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say the direction the company is going is not good. I don't believe it's good. And it's not me trying to bash it, but it's like all the decisions that are being made, it's not benefiting us at all. And now the biggest thing I'm hearing, because you got to understand, I listen to people.
Mm-hmm.
Corporate doesn't. They look at a piece of paper and say, this is what needs to be done. But it's like when you try to lay out a business plan and you want every, let's say anything in general, and you want every store, every company to follow that business plan in different sectors.
Right.
Let's say that business plan that you want a person. Let's say you have 10 sectors and 10 counties.
Mm-hmm.
And you want a specific business, and I'm not going to even bring up grocery stores. I'll just say you want a specific business to follow that business plan. We created a map for you to follow. But what they did not include is the demographic. The demographic of people is different in every sector. You have middle class, you have super rich, you have regular rich. That's why in every sector, some stores are 5% stores, some stores are 10% stores, and some stores are 20% stores. Key West is a perfect example. They're the only 20% store. Why? Because the mega rich live out there. So you will have a grocery manager racking in 120 grand a year compared to compared to a regular manager here making 90 or 80. You see what I'm saying? So they throw all that out. So I sell based off the demographic, or I create my business or my company based off the demographic of people that I can cater to in order to make a profit. But if you tell me, no, you need to follow this business plan because we need every single business to be the exact same thing, regardless of what we sell or don't sell, then you're going to fail.
So they're trying to force like a streamline.
They're trying to force one
one
blanket strategy, and they streamline one blanket strategy, and they expect everybody to follow that strategy. But when that strategy fails, then they ask us, why is it failing? When we tell them why is it failing, and we said this is the reason why we do what we this is the reason why we did what we did so we don't lose money, we're reprimanded in the sense of like well, this is not what I told you to do, or this is what I told you to do and you're not doing it, and I do it but I still get punished for it. If you understand what I'm saying? So let's say I lay out a plan. I execute that plan based off of the entire district. But in this portion of town, they're selling it. But my portion of town, I'm not selling it. So I end up throwing it out. And that's called shrink. So that shrink goes on my report and screws me over. Then you come in and you ask me, why do I have this? Well, I'm only following what you told me to do. And now you're yelling at me because I followed what you told me to do. And now we're at this specific problem. But when I don't do what you need me to do, you yell at me. So it's a double-edged sword. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. But when you know your demographic and you're like, all right, let me do it this way because I know I can sell this. I won't lose this. And your profits will go up because of this. I get yelled at. But you see what I'm saying, right? It doesn't matter what you do. It's a double-edged sword. You will never win because they'll lay out a one strategic plan and they expect you to follow it. And it's sad because the reason why I say profits over people is because we know our people. They don't. They print out a piece of paper and they expect you to execute it. They don't give a shit regardless.
So all business plan comes directly from corporate?
Yes. Planograms.
And then where does it break down in terms of the regional and the district? And then...
What do you mean?
Like, if it's failing on the floor, like in the actual retail aspect of it, how does that not relay to corporate? Where does it break down that this doesn't, like corporate doesn't understand this?
They don't understand because all they look at is a report. So we do what we do on our level, and then they ask us to track it. And then when it's bad, they're asking, why is it bad? We'll give them the answer. The answer they don't want to hear is because you told me to do it. Because if you tell them that, then they get upset. Well, you did though, right? I did a plan. You told me that that's not part of the plan that we laid out.
Why don't you go against the plan?
They do. They did.
Why don't you individually go against the plan?
They did. But the biggest thing is they visit the store every week to make sure you're doing the plan.
And then you tell them your plan sucks. And then you show them why your plan is better.
And they tell them. And you know what? You know what the answer I get from all the managers? They're not listening. But then they'll come back and tell you what you already told them didn't work. Now they're telling you to do what you did before after you told them that's how it worked.
And then I would just keep doing what I did before and never change the plan.
Yeah.
I would just never change it. Fuck
Because
you.
the thing is, and then I think the worst part is, and I'm not saying that they're doing this, and it's like a silent threat where it's like, if you don't do what I say, you're not getting promoted. And it's like that's not even working anymore because people are walking out.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't even care whether they get promoted or not. They just want to. Some people love their jobs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They understand what it is. They love their jobs. They want to move up. There's no motivation to move up anymore because they're coming out with all these new rules and regulations that has nothing to do with the original plan that the creator laid out for the company, and it's like all the money is being taken away from the retail level and going to the corporate level. So the corporate life seems to be more better than anything like that.
Right.
And it's like all you hear is work-life balance and all that stuff like that, and it's just getting worse. See what I'm saying? So and it's not just for me to go on a rant, but the energy's off. And when I say that is like you go on YouTube. I'm gonna give you a perfect example.
Mm-hmm.
You go on YouTube and you see all these people creating these videos about the company, and it's nothing but negative experiences. And that was 5 years ago, before the pandemic. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like every year it's getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. They're making more and more and more, and it's getting worse and worse and worse. They're laying down more regulations and taking down less money. They're literally the only people. They're literally the only conglomerate I know that are still bringing in people at $9 to $13 an hour, and they don't understand why people are quitting or leaving.
Maybe they're trying to self-destruct the company while filling their pockets before the ship blows up.
Yeah. Hey, I wouldn't be surprised if they did that. But it's just the energy's off, man. Like, you got managers don't care to move up anymore. You got few and far in between that do want to move up, and then all you get is I don't care anymore. I'll do my job, but I don't care. You bring me up, that's fine. You don't, that's fine. But I'm not going above department.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
I'm not going to assistant store. I'm gonna stay at. If you bring me a department, that's where I'm staying at. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Not me personally, but I'm just saying that's what I'm hearing because I used to go to all the stores, so I'm hearing the same talking points.
Sentiment.
I'm hearing the same sentiment from everybody. They need help. The turnaround rate is less than a year. Nobody wants to move up. Nobody wants to. They're doing walk-ins, expecting people to come and start working.
That's crazy.
And you'll get like 2 or 3 people coming in, and then they'll find out the pay, and then leave, because they'll go to Target that's paying 19. They'll go to
Word?
they'll go to Walmart that's paying 19. They'll go to anywhere else.
Really? Walmart pays 19?
Yeah.
I thought Walmart was dirt, dusty ass cheap.
No, they're cheap, but they pay. Because remember, their stores are around the world, like literally around the world. You'll find a Walmart in any country you go to. That's how they did it. So, but no, man, that's kind of what it's just off. Like the atmosphere, and you know what the crazy thing is? This is the crazy thing. When I first started in 2006, at 16 years old, you know what Mom said? This company is way different from when I started in '97. And I'm like, no, it's not. I said, they're still family friendly. They care about you. They do all that stuff like that. Now I understand what she means.
Right.
Because what I grew up working in 2007,
It's no longer there.
it's no longer there. When people called out, and I'm gonna give you stories. When I was 16, when people called out, it was genuine. Oh, they called out. Let's call somebody else. They called their house. They said, "Are you okay?" They even went to visit sometimes. Like managers used to do that, and people were actually sick. And people were sick. All that stuff like that. They didn't question that. Now, when you call out, it's a you have to prove you're sick, or people just start talking bad about you, assuming that you're not sick. So this is what some people do, and I always, every store I've ever been to, I would talk to my associates, certain associates, and say, "Why did you come to work?" Well, because if I called out, then they would say I wasn't sick. I said, but it's sad that you have to come to work to prove to them that you are sick in order for us to say go home. That shouldn't be a thing. That mentality shouldn't be a thing. You see what I'm saying? Or the fact that when you are sick or a family member is hurt, or are you coming in to work the next day? The atmosphere.
Yeah, that'd be weird as hell.
The atmosphere, the dynamic, everything changed. And now I understand why you left. And now I understand why mom left.
Yeah, because I knew it was bullshit.
It's just...
I knew it was bullshit.
Yeah.
The moment they cut... Was it 2012? What was it? The moment they did something.
The moment they got rid of the bonuses for the associates.
Yeah, the moment they got rid of the bonus for associates, I was like, yep. They're consolidating all that fucking money. They're going to start skimming every department dry, bruh.
Yep.
I was like, yep. Oh, there's no more meat wrappers, no more meat cutters, no more none of that? Okay. See ya.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time.
I was like, see ya. Now everything's pre-made and you just put it out in the case. See ya. They got rid of a lot of specialist positions.
Yeah, no more aprons.
Yeah. A lot of specialist positions to save money and all that. Just so they can up their bonuses. Up their bonuses.
Save money, live better, pup.
You tripping. You tripping.
But yeah, man. So that's kind of just something I wanted to talk about. So it's like every time we sit in a meeting and I'm hearing this is what's going on. This is what they're rolling out with. This is what they're trying to do. This is what's going on, and I'm like, this is weird. This is weird. Even when
you like disassociate, like this.
Yeah, man. Like literally. I would honestly say the only thing that really is keeping me there is the people.
I feel that. The people, like the customers or the employees?
No, the employees.
Okay.
The employees. Because you get close to the employees in the sense of they sit down, they tell you what's going on at home, you enjoy your time with them, they help you do your job, all that stuff like that. Like you could joke with them, but also work with them and all that stuff like that. And of course, you'll meet one or two of those customers that are awesome and amazing, but it's mostly the employees. It's not the so. And then I've made a lot of acquaintances going through all that, just understanding. Like when you sit down and listen to them, they'll tell you how they feel and what is really going on, and it's literally a similar mindset in every store I've been to.
You just think that's the culture that the company cultivates?
Yes.
Okay.
It's the same thing. No one cares. They don't give a shit. They tell us that this is the reason why they're doing this, but it ain't really that. They're giving us these little raises here to say this for that, but it's really for this. And it's like nobody wants to do the job anymore. We already are dealing with bullshit inflation. On top of that, people are struggling to even pay their own rent. And I'm like, that's just the money aspect of it. But then you treat your people like shit because you're demanding more of them because they're demanding more of you. And it's like a supply and demand. There's not enough. You see what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man.
No, I feel that. I hear you. I hear you.
So, like I said, the energy's off. And that's why I'm so glad I didn't put my eggs in one basket. It's like there's certain people, there's certain managers that I see that do still want it, are still hungry for it. And it's like or the ones that aren't there yet and want to be there. I am genuinely brutally honest with them. I won't. I said this. I'll say this is a lot of politics. Understand what it is. Yes, you might get to this step, but it's not going to be easy. Understand there's going to be a lot of obstacles. Do you still want it? Okay, yes. They get into it a year or two later. Let's say they get into it a year or two later. Damn, Jeff, you're right, blah, 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 this and that. Step down. They're making me work this. They're making me do that. I'm literally just a glorified stockler with keys, but they're making me act like a manager. I don't even get bonuses. I don't even do this. Why am I even trying? Then they quit.
Sheesh.
Do this a lot, man.
Sheesh.
It's a lot.
Sheesh. I did it for 8 years. Never again.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Never again. What the fuck?
It's just and I'm not saying it's just going on in the company I work for. It's going on everywhere. I'm not gonna pretend that it's not, but some places are better than others.
Everywhere.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everyone's struggling to get help, but it's like you portray yourself as the we care about family company, but it's more of we care about our pockets. It's coming off as we care more about our pockets. I even had people starting to tell me, I feel like they pay the Fortune 500 best place to work or shop.
Oh, they pay them.
No, that's what people are starting to say. They're like, I feel like they pay Fortune 500 best.
They took y'all bonuses so they could pay the Forbes. So they could get on the list. They're like, hey, put in a good word for us. We already took their bonuses.
Yeah, exactly.
We took their holiday and shit.
Exactly. So no. So that's basically what's coming off as. They're like, man, how did we? They're like, because they put a poster up about a month ago. They're like, how did we end up on the Fortune 500 best places to shop or work? And they're like, I swear, I feel like they're paying them just to put us on there. Right, I know, crazy, right?
Oh no, that's trip.
Yep,
that's trip.
So it's just a little thing, and every year it just gets worse and worse and worse and worse, and they dish out new stuff every single year, and it's like, how is everything?
I think they're just trying to get you all to quit so they could bring in the robots. That's what it is.
Then bring in the robots and let us go. Give us our money and let us go.
That's right. Well, if they let y'all go, they have no money.
They don't see that, so what does it matter?
Because most of the companies employee owned. If everyone walked out, they're going to shit.
No, somebody said today, man, can we just do a mass walkout?
Mass, fuck it.
Can we just do
Boy, what the fuck? You better pay all them retirements up. Pay all that stock out. Whoo, that's crazy.
They're like, can we just do a mass walkout?
That's crazy.
Nothing's being understood.
No, that's actually crazy.
Nothing's being understood, and it's like we complain and complain and complain, and nobody.
It's like, what would your demands be though?
And nobody listens.
Like, what would your demands be though? Like, they can't be surface level shit. It has to be an entire restructuring of how everything works.
I would say,
and more pay isn't the end of the end all be all.
Stop that! It's picking it up. I would say restructure. No, not more pay, because that doesn't do anything.
That doesn't solve anything.
Especially, I would say, bring back the incentives that would make people want to move up.
And what is that? What would that be? Because it's like any reason could be a reason to move someone up. But it's like, what's the incentive to move up? Is it more pay? If at the end of the day it's more pay, that's the wrong reason to.
Well, it's not more. No, not necessarily more pay. give back what you took away. It's not necessarily more pay. It's what we already had.
The benefits.
Yes, the benefits are less. The
The workload has increased. Everything's been consolidated. So now what used to be 5 different positions is now 2 positions where the workload is being shared amongst 2 individuals that are still either getting paid less or being paid the same.
Or being paid at the same level as a manager. To do less. So it's like when the manager looks at it, it's like, why do I have to do more if that person's getting paid and they're not even in my position?
Say
that
again.
Say an associate is getting paid close to what you're getting paid.
Right.
Why am I in my position?
Oh, yeah, because it does work both ways.
Yes. So why don't I just step down and do the associate's job
that makes
and
sense.
get paid what that associate's getting paid?
No, I absolutely understand.
So,
I understand.
yeah, just like I said, just bring back everything that you've taken away. The workload has increased, but the reason to move up is not. There's no motivation to do
But
it.
profits, Jeff. You're not winning if you're not making more than the previous year. It's infinite.
Yeah.
It's infinite.
Yeah.
That's literally what it is. It has to be infinite. Infinitely positive. You have to make more than the year before. You just have to.
Yeah.
You just have to. If you want to make shareholders happy, if you want more.
But that's what you said.
More, yeah.
Profits over people.
You know what I'm saying? More people to come to the company and retire.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because to work for the company, you want to have stock in the company, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you want the stock to go up. That way, you have money to retire.
Yep.
Well,
But who's it benefiting?
you have to make more money for the stock to go up.
Who's it benefiting though? Remember how stocks work. You put in early, everybody behind you is making you money. They're not making money.
Right. Depending on if you make profit.
Yes.
You always have to make profit.
Of course. But they always exceed.
No. You need to understand. People will always be coming into the company.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If the shares don't increase, you're just diluting the shares. You see what I'm saying?
And that's what happens when you get stagnant. What do you have to do? Split it.
Split.
So now people can start buying.
Right.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, at the end of the day, you always have to continue to make profits. But at the cost of what?
Everybody else.
Everyone else. You know? Instead of coming up with new ideas on how you can change the experience of the company.
Mm-hmm.
Or move a new direction.
Mm-hmm.
On how you're
You
going
just
to
keep
run the
cutting
company. You just keep cutting corners.
We're basically
Instead of innovating, they're cutting corners.
yes.
That's not innovation. They're just, this was wasting resources. Cut it. Now it's less efficient.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know what I'm saying? Like,
this was too expensive. Let's get a cheaper brand.
let's get a cheaper
Where
brand.
we have to spend more to
Right.
get to get less quality products.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, it just has to be a complete revamping of the mission on where you want to take the company.
Yeah.
Because clearly it's so far away from what the fuck
The original
plan was.
And that's why I said he'd be rolling around in his grave.
I'm dead. That's crazy.
Because they even said the way he said it back in the day is, if an associate or makes overtime, then they get to keep it. We can't even do that anymore.
Ain't it illegal or some shit like that?
I don't know.
I don't fucking know. I don't know,
man. But no, that's kind of what I was just trying to just let you
get off your chest.
Yeah, man.
It was weighing on you,
yeah,
bro.
the energy's just off, and every day I work, I go in, I hear some more bullshit. I'm like, God damn, they're going further and further away from the original plan, and it doesn't matter because everybody that sits in corporate office and or the top are making six figures to $1 million, so they don't care. They just see money in their bank, and then their secretaries create a sentence or two for them to talk about. They spew it out on their website, and then we're part of the whole happy family get together bullshit. You see what I'm saying? It's fake. It's like what a store manager used to tell me: when you clock in, you put on a show. You're acting.
Oof.
You're an actor.
An actor.
An actor. Yeah. When you clock in, you put on a show. That's what you're basically doing for not just the customers, but for everybody else. So you have to pretend to be something you're not. That's basically how they put it. You're an actor. So it's like, for how long? How long are you gonna pretend to be something?
Yeah, that's when you decide you want to break out of the fucking system.
Exactly.
And then you decide what you want to do.
Exactly. I'm waiting for my time. I think
Don't wait for you. Don't wait for
No,
your time.
no.
You take your time.
Yeah.
You
I think
take your time.
I believe it's close.
'Cause time don't wait for you.
I believe.
It don't wait for you.
I believe it's close. I really do.
Take your fucking time. What the fuck? It's the most valuable thing ever. That's why they pay you for it. And clearly it's not worth it anymore.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't wait for time.
No.
You're not given time.
There's no incentive or
You lose that shit.
There's no incentive or motivation to want to go any further. Is what I see now.
Yeah.
Not just from me, but from everybody else. It's like, so a lot of people are literally like, I'm okay with where I'm at. I don't want to go any further because I see the bullshit. A lot of people are like, I don't care anymore. Nobody wants it.
Nope.
It's not worth it.
Nope.
Nope,
Nope.
So what you got for me, man?
Me?
Yeah.
No, it was a regular ass day. It was a regular ass day. Not much. Yeah, I got to listen to you though. That was fire. That was fire. No, that's good.
Yeah. So, well, now everyone's gonna be able to listen to this too, because I guarantee there's a lot of people going through it. Like I said, it's not just the company I work for. It's a lot of companies, and it's like they either have similar, same, or somewhat mindset of, man, this is what really is going on. And when you're in the position that you're in and you understand how the system works, it sucks. Because it's like your voice means shit. Because there's a lot of people that will fall in line, unfortunately, because they're afraid of what will happen if they do say something. If they leave, they don't give a shit. Like I said, a lot of people that create YouTube videos on company I work for, they literally said they did this, they did that, it was shit, blah blah blah. They don't care because they're not liable to be accountable with their job or anything like that. But it's like people who still have the job and don't, and that's
they fear losing.
They fear losing because they don't know what else that they can find that will pay them what we pay them.
Right.
So that's the fear.
Right.
So
I feel that it's
yes,
the fear, the fear of happening of the unknown,
repercussions,
of the repercussions, the fear of repercussions.
But one thing I can say they do hate is lawsuits, because they're constantly in them. So
yeah, that's crazy.
But
that's crazy.
No, that's all I wanted to say, man. I got nothing else.
No.
Yeah, I got nothing else. But no, like, really, happy July 4th, guys.
Happy July 4th. Absolutely. Boy, we're gonna be cooking hella ribs tomorrow.
Yeah. We put out the ribs. I got the sweet baby rays. We're gonna be.
I might drink. You got some of that.
Oh, that Crown Royal that's been sitting in the
Crown
freezer
Royal,
for 2
boy.
years.
What the fuck? That shit.
Mom's like, oh yeah, alcohol doesn't expire. I'm like, yeah, I know that, but it's been sitting there.
Yeah, boy.
But we should get some because we got the caramel and we got the peach, so we could get Sprite for the peach and caramel and Coke for the caramel.
You don't want to do ginger ale?
No, it's Sprite.
Why? Ginger ale seems more sophisticated or tonic. Sprite, nigga, you diluting that shit with
No,
hella...
Sprite with peach. They go.
And Crown Royal?
Yes.
I don't know. The Sprite just feels so degenerate. What the fuck? I probably do like some club soda or some shit with actual peaches. Actual peaches.
Nah, you doing too much.
And then pour the Crown. Nah, you desecrating. You're
You doing too much.
disrupting.
I wasn't told by a degenerate to do Sprite and peach. I was told by people to do Sprite. That will come into the
Degenerate.
That come into the liquor store.
Degenerate. What the fuck? Rabble rousers.
Rabble rousers.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck? Since they speak blasphemy
You
on
what?
the Crown Royal. All right, man. I'm hot as fuck. Let's
It
get
is
out
hot.
of here.
Yeah, these lights.
Today was hot as hell.
Yeah, it was.
I almost cooked, almost passed out.
Oh yeah, you forgot your canteen,
I forgot my canteen.
and
I got my baby back.
you still sweat.
All right, brother. Take us home, man.
Guys, thank you again for joining us at the tabletop, and happy 4th of July. If you want to catch our episodes on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Deezer, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and now YouTube Music. We also have our YouTube channel, One Word Tabletop Topics, our Triple T Clips channel, and our TikTok channel. So if you click on the link, it'll take you directly to the episodes. And of course, we have timestamps so you can navigate throughout. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and of course, leave us a comment. Again, guys, thank you for joining us at the tabletop. You guys have a good night, weekend, evening, and or day. And of course, we'll see you Thursday.
You didn't say ugly mugs. See ya.
Really?